We're gonna move on to the last story. We're gonna talk about this cash trapping ATM, more stupidity going on out here in these streets. So let me take y'all over here on what's popping.
New here at 5, a new scam in the San Gabriel Valley. It's called cash trapping. Police say thieves are taking people's money when they try to withdraw from the ATM. NBC4's Lolita Lopez live right now in Pasadena to explain how it works and what police say you can do to protect yourself. Lolita.
Yeah, a couple of things that you can do before you go to an ATM calling. Cash trapping is happening across the San Gabriel Valley, according to police. And these tips will help you no matter which ATM you use in whichever location. Take a listen.
I just am surprised I had never heard of it.
I think that's terrible. It's scary.
These ATM customers had no idea about cash trapping, but police want everyone to pay attention to what they call a new crime trend. The San Marino Police Department released this flyer showing how it works. Police say a cash trap is a long metal cover and it is placed over an ATM's cash slot. When the trap is on the machine, no money can come out. After a customer puts in their information and is waiting for their cash, it appears the machine didn't dispense money, but really it is trapped behind the cover. Your account has less money, but it is not in your hands.
Yeah, ridiculous. You just think the ATM's not working and someone's stealing it from you.
San Marino police say local banks reached out to them about cash trapping, and they also discovered it is happening in nearby cities. Police say before using an ATM, inspect the card reader for any skimmers or loose parts. Another way of also trying to take information. Also, they say check the cash slot and make sure you can see where the bills will be dispensed. And if something looks off, use a different machine and report it to the bank or business right away. This man had his own solution.
Using an ATM connected to the bank, and or you can walk in and tell them if you had a phone.
Good point there. Use those ATMs during business hours, but a lot of times, especially ones like this one on the street, sometimes you just need cash whenever. So police say make sure to follow those tips. Live in Pasadena, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.
Man, y'all ain't shit. y'all criminals ain't shit. Y'all use y'all superpowers for the worst things. Y'all use y'all God-given minds and abilities and gifts to swindle and scam and rip the people off and take people's lives. Y'all can be running whole organizations. Y'all can be trillionaires. Oh, we worth $1 trillion. You can't actually, I wouldn't say half $1 trillion laying around because the money is worthless in the sense of its value with that. You know what I'm saying? You might say, oh, it's $1 trillion. Listen, the point is, you could be a Fortune 500 company. You could be Fortune 500 owners, right? You could be trying to make America better, right? You make the world better, right? You could be using these gifts for our government, like our intelligence agencies and stuff like that, like the CIA, or I don't know. Again, I'm giving like a little plug, dropping a little plug for y'all. But I'm saying, this is what y'all do. Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do with y'all time. You want to take my money. I'm trying to get my money. You trying to take my money. You trying to take our money. All right. The people that's watching, they trying to take our money. This is insane. This is insane. You people are crazy. You people are crazy. You're crazy. Like the man say, when I use an ATM machine, I go inside a grocery store. If it's a car wash, now I gotta probably check the car wash place too. But usually I use it because they get a lot of foot traffic. So in the area that it's in, it wouldn't go down like that. But you never know. You just want to check anyway. But I use it when I need to go, because I don't always go inside of my bank. I go inside the ATMs. I go inside the Kroger's or grocery store that has my bank in there, and I, go from there. But you ain't ish. Y'all are not ish. Question is, how often do financial institutions mandate physical inspection schedules to check ATM dispenser slots for false covers? I'm pretty sure frequently. I'm pretty sure they do have a mandatory maintenance, but if there's an influx of like scams or ATM thefts and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure that the number of times probably happen. It might happen every 2 weeks, or I would say that may be too long of a, so it might be at the beginning of the week, it might be at the end of the week. It might be, or it might be at the, I'm sorry. It might be at the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and at the end of the week. And it just might be daily, because just to make sure, that people ain't pulling off little scams and capers. Ain't pulling off little financial crimes like this. A reimbursement check. Cause I'm pretty sure this is a question I have right here. It says, what is the standard timeline for banks to credit a customer account after a trap device causes a false withdrawal debit? I'm just gonna spitball it. I'm going to say probably immediately, or maybe maybe 1 to 2 business days, for sure. Some cases I think they can do the money immediately, but I know that when it's pending, when it's processing, the money ain't there. You know that little, when you open up your bank account, and you see the number. I'm sorry, y'all. You see the number, but it's like there's a pending number. Like you see your account, you see the amount, what it will be, and then you see the amount. So it might be like 1 or 2 business days. 1 or 2 business days. Because you got to think, people will draw money out on the weekends. And yes, banks are open, but most of them close at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, 1:30 on a Saturday. So they're closed. The branch ain't open until 8, 9 a.m. on Monday. And people might take out like large sum of cash. You talking about hundreds, thousands, and you up and stuck. You know what I'm saying? Your whole weekend is blowed at that point. You'd be like, shit, I can't do that, man. Oh, man, it's crazy. Because even if you go to another ATM machine, you're still low on cash. When I went to Boston, and I think also in San Diego, I think there's places like that, but I went there when I went to, if anybody who's in Boston probably know what I'm talking about. When you're walking around Fenway, they have a Bank of America where I think you have to use your card to get into it. Like some kind of system where you use your card to get inside, to get into I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was, because Fenway got a lot of police presence anyway. You got a lot of foot patrol, but I think you use your card to get in, and then you go in to use the ATM machine. I believe that is true. It might be accurate. The last time I was there, I seen that. I was like, oh, this is pretty neat. You know what I'm saying? But everybody can't go in there. Maybe 1 or 2 people can go in there, but not everybody can go in there, but it's one at a time. I don't like the ATM machines like that on the street. I don't like that. I'll be looking, I'll be peeping. I'll be like, when I have to go to an ATM, when I have to go to a branch, and that's why I say a lot of times I just go inside a grocery store and get, because a lot of them have the banking institution there, and they have a banking system, bank branch there, and I just go in there and go from there. So y'all got to be careful. Listen, consumers, everyday people, regular people out here like you and I, trying to make it big, trying to make it happen in life. We got to be careful, because these people out here don't play. These people don't play fair. That is so ruthless. When I say that right there will blow your whole week. That will blow your whole weekend right there. That right there that is so grimy. That is so grimy. That is so grimy. You did everything. You did what I said. Hey, Chaz, I ordered life before life orders him for me. Now, I never said life don't be lifing, right? I never said life never stops lifing, but yeah, man, yeah, I know when you do it, it's fine. But the other people, it's the other people around you that don't necessarily order life before life orders it for them. Because listen, they doing all that crazy stuff like that. I preventing folks to get their money, hard earned money. Y'all broke. Y'all broke ass need to find a job. That's what all that says. Y'all need to find a job. Y'all need to use your talents. Y'all need to use your talents for help. Use your talents for good, not for evil. Right? So that's all I got for this episode of the Night Audit. Man, let me give myself a hand clap. I think I did pretty good. I stayed on time, looking like it probably, yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get her off the screen. Nice lady off the screen. All right. Let me change my banner back to this. All right. Make sure y'all hit a like button, comment, subscribe, rate, and review, turn your notifications on. By the time you all are watching this will be uploaded tomorrow morning. So again, happy Tuesday or Monday in this case. I don't know. Maybe I may upload it. I may perhaps can upload it tonight, but I may miss that window. So again, either which way, working on it in the future. But for the most part, this will be uploaded tomorrow. So again, you all enjoy your evening, or in this case, enjoy your morning and whatnot, enjoy your day. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace. Make sure you order life before life orders it for you. And we are out.